Hi, today I want to talk to you about how to supersize your business by putting profits first. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to have more profits in your business? Well, of course, every business owner wants more profits in their business. This is Cindy Morris from Business Profits on Demand, and I'm here to show you how to get more profits in your business and more money in your pocket. Most business owners have been taught the formula for profit is revenue minus expenses equals profit. But how's that working out for you? Is there really any profit left after all the expenses are paid? How much profit are you really seeing? Or is most of the money going out in expenses for staff, maybe for your office, all the tools and things that you need to run your business, advertising, marketing, and suddenly there's nothing left to take home for you? Do you check your bank balance every day to see if you're going to be able to pay the bills? And once the bills are paid, maybe you're even paying more to your staff than you're making, and then you get what's left. So that's not working out very well. Let's see what we can do to fix it. I want to tell you about one of my favorite books. It's called Profit First. Might have already figured that out, and it's by Mike Michalowicz. And Mike's formula for profit is a little bit different. It's completely switched around from what you have already learned, and that's profit equals revenue minus expenses. And so you're going to take your profit out first and put it in another bank account. So it's out of sight, out of mind. So this is a whole different way of thinking about it. But once you get used to doing it, it is going to totally change your business and change your life. So if there's not enough left over after you pull out the profit, what are you going to do? Let's talk about that now. So first, I would like to invite you to click the subscribe button below so that you get first notification as I create more videos to help you get more profits in your business and more money in your pocket. So if there's not enough money left to pay everything, your very first job is to start looking at your expenses and reducing them. That's the very first thing you should do, is get the cost of goods sold down, get your overhead expenses down, because these are all free things. It doesn't cost you anything to negotiate lower prices or to cancel subscriptions, and it all goes straight to your bottom line and into your pocket. So look through every one of your expenses and see how many you can cut. So ask yourself if you really need it. Could a cheaper something replace it? Is there anything else that you could do instead of spending that money? So the second thing to do is to look at increasing your revenue without spending any money on marketing or advertising. So first, go back to all your existing customers and see if they need any more of your products or services. So this happened to me recently. I had the HVAC company that I had used in the past called me, and they said, oh, we haven't been out in a while and we'd like to offer you a $49, air conditioning and heating tune-up. Well, we're getting here into our hot months in Sacramento. So I said yes, that they could come out and do a checkup on my furnace. Now, while they were out here, they of course found a few more things that could be fixed. And so they actually walked out of here with a bigger check than $49, which of course I knew was the whole point of it. But knowing that everything was okay with my air conditioner for the rest of the summer and that I didn't have to worry about it was really very valuable to me. So them calling me was actually doing me a favor. So consider if there are any favors you can do to your existing customers. Now you might also be able to increase the frequency that people buy from you. Instead of waiting for them to run out or decide that it's too hot and they need to have their air conditioner fixed, if you can get ahead of that, perhaps set up a subscription like my HVAC company did. They actually offered me a very reasonable monthly fee to always make sure that my air conditioning and heating was in good shape. And they would give me discounts if something happened, like needed to be replaced. Hopefully that won't happen for a number of years. Or if it just broke in the middle of the season, and they would put me closer to the top of the list and get out to me before they would get out to the non-members. So that's a way that you can increase the frequency and generate monthly recurring revenue. That's a good base for you to build off of. So take a look at your products and services and see if there's any way that you can create a monthly subscription or get people to buy more often. So the next thing I want you to look at to increase your revenue is to see if you can increase the average ticket of what people buy from you. So my HVAC company, of course, they knew that chances were that they weren't going to walk out with just a $49 check, and of course they didn't. Can you do that in your business? It doesn't even have to be things that you actually make or a service that you provide. So think about when you go to have your oil changed. I know when I go in, they always bring out my oil filter, my air filter, and it's always filthy, and you can't say no when it looks so dirty. So they get that from me, and then I really hate to have bad windshield wipers, and I cannot change them myself. So they always check those, and they usually get that additional product added to my bill. And I'm happy because I don't have to deal with my windshield wipers, and they aren't streaky. My windows look good. So again, they're doing me a favor by offering me additional products or services that I might not think to ask them to put on my bill. So are there any ways that you can increase the average ticket, what people are buying from you? Is there anyone you could partner up with that offers something that you don't, and you can bundle it together to increase the value of what you're selling? That's another way to increase the revenue with very little cost to you. No cost of advertising, no cost of marketing, just a little time to go out and source the product or source the partner, and then you're ready to sell. So next, I would like to have you look at your customer list and see how many people at the bottom, you know, the 80-20 rule, the bottom 20% are probably either a pain in the you-know-what, or they haggle with you, or they're just not willing to pay the price. They suck up a lot of time. So let those people go. You'll have more time where you can look for more new ideal customers. And so that's what you'll be doing after you get rid of those 20% that are taking up a lot of your time. Now, another way that you can increase revenue is to increase your prices. And later on in another video, I'll show you how you can determine how to raise your prices without losing any revenue. So that's another thing that you can do. So you are unique, your business is unique, your customers are unique, and your products and services are unique. So think how you can fit all of those together to increase revenue and decrease expenses, and that'll put more money in your pocket. So all the businesses I have ever worked with have always needed attention in at least one of these areas, and usually we work on all three. So go take a look and see what you can do, or give me a call and I can help you with that, because that's what I specialize in. So I always find it exciting and a challenge to see where we can find more money. So again, as I've said before, we're going to get more profits in your business and more money in your pocket. Now, go and pull your profits out first out of every revenue dollar that comes in, and then spend what's left on your expenses, and you'll make sure that you get to take home more money than you would ever have thought about. So if you'd like to get unlimited help from me for less than $84 a month, go to my website, businessprofitsondemand.com, and get signed up so that we can talk and solve these problems and get more revenue into your business. So this is Cindy Morris from Business Profits on Demand. Have a very, very profitable day. Bye-bye.